Yeah, we know there is a barricaded woman, and we have seen multiple law enforcement agencies go down this road. We're on County Road 1260. We are learning from neighbors there's a T intersection right there. Chris is zooming in right now. You can see all of those flashing lights. Multiple agencies. Again, we have Minco, we have OHP, we have Grady County Sheriff's Office. We are going to get information from Trooper Foster here in a minute, but neighbors say they have never seen anything like this. Neighbors have been here 13 years on this property, and they have never seen this type of police presence, maybe ever. We are about to get sound from Foster here on exactly what is happening. Trooper Foster, can you tell us what is going on right now?
So we are responding to a barricaded subject right now. Shots were fired earlier from the suspect at law enforcement. One law enforcement officer we can confirm was struck, but with non-fatal injuries, not serious injuries. There was another civilian that was struck, and that civilian was taken to a nearby hospital. Right now, we've just contained the situation. We're waiting for a tactical team to be able to come and do that in the safest way possible. The subject is contained. It is not a threat to anyone immediately.
Was that citizen, do they have life-threatening injuries?
Unknown right now. They were taken by ambulance, not by air. So,
the law enforcement officer that was hit, only one shot?
We believe so. We believe so. It was just one round. And we will, this Grady County deputy, so we want to make sure that we get all the information correctly. But right now, it is reported to me that it's non-serious.
And it is a Grady County deputy?
That is correct.
Mm-hmm. Okay. When did this first start?
I believe Grady County got a call about 11:45 of a female that was acting irrational. They came out to do a welfare check to check on her. They detained her. As they detained her, it got violent, and we're trying to piece all of that together, how that occurred.
Is anyone else in the house right now besides this woman?
No. The scene is secure. It's been evacuated around. We have a good hard perimeter, law enforcement perimeter. Everyone in this area is safe.
How long do we expect to be on scene?
Time is of the essence. Well, we're not into rushing it. There's no reason. We have it contained. Everyone is safe. We will take our time and make sure that we do it in the safest possible way. And so it could take, a matter of minutes, and it could take a matter of hours. But we'll make sure that we do so in a safe way.
Okay. Is there anything?
We can see kind of a group of people kind of standing, maybe they're talking or something. Can you tell us what's going on up there? Just kind of generic.
So there are law enforcement officers in different agencies that are trying to formulate a plan as to the safest possible way to do what they need to do. They're in a safe spot, and so they're standing as almost like a command post of sorts, where they make decisions and try to figure out the safest way to do that. And that's what they're doing right now. They're just kind of in a planning stage. There's a hard perimeter there, and so again, we want to tell citizens out here that they're safe right now.
Have we removed other neighbors nearby?
Anybody who is in danger, we have removed.
Is there anything that we don't know right now that everyone needs to know about this?
That is all the information that we have right now, and obviously it's fluid. We'll continue to give you more information as it comes up. It's just now occurring, and it takes us time to make sure that we get all the information correctly.
Perfect. Thank you, Trooper Foster. All right, so you just heard that we do have a barricaded woman. They say it is a hard perimeter, hard secure. We do have a Grady County deputy who has been shot. They have been transported to the hospital. We also have another citizen who has been transported. Their injuries we are not certain of, but the Grady County deputy is believed to be non-life-threatening. We will remain here until we get some more information, but right now reporting live in Grady County, Kylie Thomas, KOCO 5 News.